Hey everybody, Arthur here with another unboxing video. Today we have Star Wars The Black Series Gamorrean Guard, and I am super stoked to have this figure. I've been eyeballing him ever since he was released. I just couldn't pull the trigger, but a huge shout out to my boy Art G. His YouTube channel is down below. Check him out. He does some amazing hunts, and he's really good at finding items on clearance. In one of his hunts, he found this guy for $15, and my area has garbage for clearance, and I'm like, you're so lucky. And he's like, well, if I find another one, do you want it? I was like, well, sure. Didn't really think he was going to find another one. Sure enough, he hits me up. He's like, PayPal me. Boom, boom, boom. It is now in my hands. So again, RG, thank you so much, sir. And now I got a little green piggy for my collection. And the box art is pretty awesome. It's almost like a hybrid pit bull piggy face. And it's just a really big Star Wars Black Series style box. There is no number. It just says Gamorrean Guard, and then we get a lot of read-up information here. So I will be scrolling through it very slowly. Then we get the artwork right there, and a bunch of blah, blah, blah. Let's get them out of the package. This little piggy looks fantastic out of the package, as I knew he would, and he comes with some nice weaponry. He's got his little staff there. I think it zaps people or something. I'm not 100%, so anybody watching this, don't kill me because I got it wrong, but it's still a cool little staff. It's got a little bit of dirty mudding up at the top to give it a little bit of dirtiness. Sculpt is pretty good. I mean, you really can't, I mean, it's a lot of simplicity when it comes to the staff, but the tip's got some cool detail to it. Very cool detail. The other end is just ribbed and has a weird little like thing at the end. So cool little guard staff. That's what I'll call it, a guard staff. And then he comes with my favorite weapons that he comes with, in my opinion. He comes with 2 axes, and they look amazing. They got the nice rusty wear at the top, and they're massive. They look very nice. Got the wood handles. Not really any texture. I feel a texture a little bit on it, but it's not sculpted wood or anything. Wish they would have done that. But overall, just big old meaty hatchets and axes. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. It's like an executioner / guard weapon for sure. Then we get into the figure itself, and it's gorgeous. It's a heavy, fat little piggy, and look at that face. Eyes, he's got little blue eyes in there, but look at the face, and they did like some wet, like shiny glossy paint around his nose and mouth to give it that wetness. Really cool, like armor, worn out leather look on the back, which is so good. It's got some stitching even on there. They went all out on this. Hasbro stepping their game up so much lately in the action figure world, and like even the pauldrons look really nice. The shoulder pads, the gauntlets, has like a wash on his shirt underneath, looking really good. Even on the back has the wash. And then soft goods. He's so soft. He's a soft little piggy. Has a little brown diaper underwear on. Straps that go around. He might have borrowed these sandals from Gladiator Hulk, but these look amazing. He's even painted toenails and stuff. Looking very, very good. Look at that. Some green piggy, Hulk, Shrek feet, whatever you want to call them. They look good. Overall, this figure is fantastic. Articulation-wise, not too shabby either. First off, you know, you get the head articulation. It can look down that far, can look up this far. You know, not much left and right. A little bit. You gotta really work at it, but not much. And then you get this awesome mouth opening feature. Like, they didn't have to do that feature, but they did, and it's great. So now I can have this pig like eating some tacos or something, you know, or just, you know, just moving his mouth. I don't know. It's cool. It's a cool feature. And his tongue's painted pink. I like it. Arms can go up all the way, looking great. The armor that's on the lower part slides right underneath, so you're not having any hindrance because of the armor. And now the rotation part, now that does get hindered a little bit. So if you're going to rotate it, you got to like do it sort of like this. But, I mean, why are you going to rotate it like that? So, single jointed elbow because he's a big chunky guy, and it pivots at the elbow. And it still doesn't look bad. Wrist rotation, and of course, you're going to have that wrist bend in there. You can see it. So, it does bend. If I can get the bend, it's moving. But, yeah, so he has wrist bend. What's funny, too, is like his whole little fupa diaper thing. It is a piece of rubber, so it's like squishy. Actually push on it. His legs can only go this far out. Oh, he's wearing like a little G-string. You can see up in there. His legs can't really kick out far because he's a fat pig. So, I mean, he can't really get much movement out of there. We do have a thigh cut up there. Okay, I saw that. Double jointed knees. Ankle bend. And a really good pivot. Look at that. So, very, very cool. I like it. I like this piggy. Let's get him geared up with some weapons, shall we? He holds his little guard staff very well. Now, one thing you want to do when you put it on there, what I did is I clicked it into the thinner part of the staff. It'll focus there for a second. There we go. And then I end up sliding it up over the thicker part so it's not hanging or, you know, being all loose in his hands and stuff. Looking very, very good. Very good. I love this figure. And yeah, he is balancing on one foot very well. I have made a nice charging, attacking, all guards on deck pose, and it's awesome. Let me see if I can rotate it so you can see his foot is actually off the ground. Look at that. That's awesome. And one thing I noticed when I was posing him into this pose, on articulation wise, I totally forgot. He does have a waist like swivel ball joint thing, so you can get some nice movement out of there. Now his axis fit very nice and snug. Nothing feels loose. I was gonna have him holding it by this one, but it actually looks better by holding it like that, so you can just sort of have these like knuckle blades. So good. Such a good figure. I'm very grateful to have this figure part of my collection. Again, RG, if you're watching, man, thank you from the bottom of my heart, man. It's looking out for the fellow collector. I know is not easy, but you seem to do it when you can, and I really appreciate you and, you know, anybody else watching. You got to look out for your fellow collectors, help each other out. Not everything is easy to get a hold of, or not every place has the same type of clearance. So look out for one another. But this sums up my unboxing and review of Star Wars The Black Series Gamorrean Guard. If you guys like what you saw, hit that thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, I'm going to be pumping out content. If you like sort of how I do my reviews, hit that subscribe button. I would appreciate it. And I want you guys to make sure you check out Toyco Toys and Collectibles. Both Facebook groups are down below. You got the pre-order group, which helps you stay in the know with your pre-orders and what's coming out, and allows you to get stuff delivered to directly to your doorstep. And then you also have the community group, which allows you to interact with your fellow nerd, collector, talk figures, trade figures, ask questions. I mean, that's what the community is about. And I want you guys to have the best luck hunting, keep on collecting, and have a beautiful day.